We're delighted to have Shri Pattabhiram to our lecture series. He will be doing a three-part series on Antar Dharshan and family harmony. And I'll have Vijay, rather than me talking about everything, I'll have Vijay do a quick introduction, and then we can listen to Shri Pattabhiram afterwards.
Humble pranams to all of you. A warm welcome to this session of 3-day series on Antar Dharshan by Guruji Shri Pattabhiram. My name is Vijay Muthukrishnan. I am the coordinator and director of the non-profit organization based in Ontario called Sadhana Sangama Holistic Living Society. It's a branch in Canada of our parent organization from Bangalore in India called Sadhana Sangama. I will just give a 2-minute introduction about the teacher who are with us today and the tradition he comes from and the core message that we expect to get in the next 3 days starting with today. I would like to really express my gratitude to Atulji and the board members of Arya Samaj Mississauga for hosting this event here. It is with this opportunity that we can create a platform to share the message of our ancient wisdom. So with that thanking note, Shri Pattabhiram, who is with us today, is a disciple of Swami Rama of the Himalayas, from the Himalayan tradition. Swami Rama was actually a great Himalayan yogi, philosopher, spiritual master, and humanitarian. He was raised from very young age, almost about 3-4 years when he was, by a great sage named Bengali Baba in the Himalayan region. He traveled the length and breadth of the Himalayan region, east to west, north to south, learning under different masters. Swami Rama had the unique opportunity to learn under great adepts in each of the traditions of Indian ancient wisdom, be it Tantra, Sankhya, Yoga, Vedanta, Bhakti, in all aspects. He was a great musician, he was a great dancer. He was a very multi-dimensional personality, which is a very expression of life itself. Our life is not monotonous. Life is expression in different ways. Some we see great, excelling in music, some are professionally great, some are teaching-wise great, some are great students. It is that expansion of meaning of life expressed in his own life. He went through that type of training that you have to go through all aspects of life to understand what it is, so that you can help people when you become a teacher. So he spent about 40 years simply learning under different teachers, the great ancient wisdom hidden in our scriptures and practices. After that, Swami Rama started traveling around the world. He came to US, worked with scientific community, essentially. Basically, he wanted to bridge the pace at which science is moving. If science can actually understand spiritual aspect of our ancient wisdom, it will have a very far-reaching impact in the global community. So he worked with scientific community for several years doing research and proving to them in their own methodologies what is the importance of our ancient wisdom and practices are. He guided several thousands and thousands of people in their own personal transformation. And one of such teachers we are gifted with is Shri Pattabhiram, who is a direct disciple of Swami Rama. Pattabhiram is an electronics engineer by qualification. He finished his degree and then said, my inner call is much more important to me than a degree and professional education. I'm going to pursue the path of yoga and spirituality. He traveled within India, met different masters, learned under them. He spent about 10 years with J. Krishnamurti, one of the greatest philosophers of this century. And then he has spent time with Swami Vishnu Devananda, who comes in the Shivananda tradition. And then he also learned under D.K.S. Iyengar, the science of yoga from the authentic master himself. Likewise, different teachers guided him. Then he met his own guru, Swami Rama, and learned under him. The essence of the teachings that we get presented again and again when we listen to the masters is that in life, we all need a personal philosophy towards life. When I say philosophy, it does not mean something external, something really we get scared about. But it is about a practical approach that anchors us in our life. What happens, no matter what happens, we can come back to that philosophy, make that as our purpose, and live our life in a happy, healthy, and harmonious way. This is the core of the teachings from Swami Rama, Guruji Pattabhiram. With that intention, he travels, shares practices, shares knowledge that we need to understand deeper, and then helps individuals in personal transformation. So when me and Atulji talked about a topic, we decided that the most appropriate will be how we can actually understand what transformation means at personal level and how the transformation can help in bringing harmony at family level. Because we all have our center is our core is our family. How to strengthen that family institution through personal transformation is the key objective with which we organize this event. I'm very grateful again to all of you who could participate today. And with that small introduction, I will give it to Guruji to share for the next moments with us. Thank you.
And just to let you know, we are streaming this lecture live on YouTube. So I have a number of friends in the US who wanted it specifically, and so we've set it up. And they are finding the audio and video very good right now, as if they're right in the lecture hall itself. So I'll turn it over to Guruji, and thank you.
Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hiranyagarbhad arabdham Sheshau Vyasadi Madhyamam Swami Shri Ramapadantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam. Yogena Chittasya Padena Vacha Malam Sharirasya Cha Vaidyakena Yopakarotam Pravaram Muninam Patanjalim Pranjaliranatosmi. Let us invoke the blessings of all the spiritual masters of the entire mankind. Let us seek their guidance, and with the blessings, let us start our journey together. Thank you very much. I am extremely thankful and ever grateful to Atulji and also the Arya Samaj for giving me the opportunity to share with you all the wisdom blessed by our ancient masters. Today, tomorrow and after tomorrow, 3 days, we are going to assemble here, and I am going to teach you art of relaxation, meditation as 2 techniques. It is not merely a lecture session. First, I will take you through the practice, of how to meditate and how to relax the body. That's very important. And afterwards, let us together probe into, understand into the inner dimensions of our personalities, which are very, very important. The spirituality is a wonderful science. The spirituality evolves on the foundation of relaxation. If the mind is not relaxed, if the mind is under tension, if the mind is working with tremendous speed, then we cannot go inside. If we don't know how to go inside, we will not be able to find out what is that we want in the life. And that is the source of tension we are all going through. So yoga says, manah prashamana upayaha. Yoga means art of relaxation. And relaxation is the foundation. We are going to discuss this in detail. Relaxation is the foundation for a healthy, happy, harmonious personal life, family life, and also the public life. Most of the diverse cases, the differences in the families, in the relationships, all are happening because mind is not relaxed. Mind is under tremendous tension. Mind is rushing with great speed. Mind always creates the tension of what next, is it not? Will be always what next, what next, what next, what next. We don't enjoy what now. Now is a very auspicious moment. Now has everything, but we don't have the time, the leisure to stay in the space of now. Please look at your own mind. Mind will be constantly, what next, what next, what next, what next. Is it not? Please say this. We are in this program. The mind is asking, what next? I am talking. The mind is asking, what next? Tell us fast, tell us fast. Please see this. This speed of the mind is the root cause for all our diseases. All our psychosomatic diseases which we are going through, because of this rush, because of this speed, because of this anxiety that the mind is constantly creating, because mind does not know how to stay in the space of now. Are you seeing the beauty of it? Mind stays either in the past or in the future, but not in the present. Please see this. Sitting here, your mind may be asking, okay, what next? Or the mind gets back to the past saying that, oh, I know all these things, what to listen. Please see this. The mind is constantly tossed between the two non-realities. One is the past, which is not there, dead and gone. And another one is the future, yet to come. Both are not there. Where are they? Show me. Past is not there, dead and gone. Right? The memory of past is there. That is haunting us like a ghost. Is it not? Please see this. We are haunted by the past, the ghost. Or The past is creating an extension, and that is the future. We think the future, but there is nothing called future. Future is the extension of the past only. Please see this. With one example, I will take you through some practices. Say you are listening to me. Simple example. You are listening to me. While listening, your mind is creating an experience about me. This fellow talks like this. I like this fellow. I don't like this fellow. Something like that. The mind creates. Right? I hate this fellow. This fellow is talking all nonsense, boredom. No, the mind creates. So the mind is storing that information. After 1 year, if Atulji sends a mail to you that Mr. So-and-so is coming and he is going to give 3 days lecture, you are most welcome. What do you do? If you have gone through a bad experience, what do you do? Are you going to come to the program? Certainly not. I don't want you to be serious. Be relaxed, smile. Smile is the beginning of spirituality. You know that? If you don't smile, then the gods will not come to us. If you are smiling like a child, that is the very essence of spirituality. If you don't know how to smile like a child, then the Lord is far, far away from us. We are all into rituals. We may do perfect rituals. But the Lord says, with the ritual, if you smile, I am with you. I am here to listen to you. So please understand, friends, it's very interesting that the mind always operates through the past. And the past is creating the future. So after 1 year, if you receive a letter from Atul saying that such and such a person is coming to give a talk, then if you have gone through a bad experience, that memory guides you. If you have gone through a pleasant experience, again that memory guides you, right? Please see this. So who is working? Are you working or your memory is working? Who is working? Please go into this. Who is working? 99% you are not working. It may be a very, very shocking news to all of us. But 99% we are not working. So who is working? Who is working? Tell me. The past, the memory, the experience, the habits, the conditionings, they are working. The images, the opinions, judgments, all are working. That's why man is always a confused human being. Do you agree? There is always tension that bothers us. 1 minute. Please give me some time. Let me prepare the ground. Then I certainly will have the questions and the answers. So friends, it is something wonderful to watch. That is, most of the time, it is not me that is working. It is my memory that is working, opinion that is working, judgment that is working, conclusion that is working, past that is working. Do you agree with me or no? If you don't agree, we will fight it out. but let's have, once when we agree, then we can travel together. Otherwise, we cannot travel together. Please see this. So if you all feel that this is so, then we can inquire into and find out what is the way out. What is the way out? So, our experience is telling us that it is the past, it is the memory that is constantly shaping, molding the personality. If I have gone through a bad experience, that experience is molding my personality. And what is that personality? Maybe fear-stricken personality. Maybe the personality of stress, we don't know. Or maybe the personality of violence, we don't know. So most of the time, it is the past that is working. And I have become the embodiment of the past. And the past is constantly pushing me, making me to run here and there, do this, don't do this, go there, don't go there. So whole day it is engaging me, it is engaging me. Whole day it is pushing me, do this, don't do this. So here, the spirituality begins with a beautiful phrase. What is that? Or the question. What is that? Kimartham kriyate kriya. Kimartham. Why am I doing all these things? Is the beginning of spiritual life. I'm slowly coming to the Antar Dharshan thing. Kimartham kriyate. Why am I doing the activities? I am working, is it not? We are all working. Morning till night, we all work. Run here and there, do this work, do that work. I have not finished that work, I have to finish that work, that is important, this is that. They're all excellent. I'm not against it. I'm not against it. They're all very, very important. Now, let us ask a simple question to begin with. The simple question is, Kimartham? Why am I working? A simple question. Why am I working? Why am I running around so much? What is that I want in my life? What is that I am searching for? Are you seeing the beauty of it? Are you seeing the beauty of it? 99% we are working without asking this question, Kimartham? Why? Why? Ask yourself. Please ask this question. What is that I want? What is that I am searching for? What is that I am really asking in life? Answer is, we don't know. That is the answer. We don't know why we are working, but we are working. We don't know what we want in life, but we are all searching. The search is going on continuously. And no activity is giving me that which I am really searching for, because I don't know what I am searching for. Are you seeing the beauty of it? It's a very powerful question, friends. If we ask this question, and if we start getting the answer to this question, Kimartham, why we are all working, struggling, searching, going through humiliation, frustrations, dejections, all those things, going through pain in the life. Kimartham, for what? If we are able to find the answer, then we find new path to travel. Let me share a small story, and then I'll take you further. It's a very simple story, very simple story. One lady, old lady, late evening, searching outside her hut in a very serious way. She is looking for and she is searching and she is not getting, she is, becoming anxious and she is struggling. She is not getting what she was searching for. Almost 20-30 minutes it went on, the search went on, the struggle went on. She could not find it what she wanted, what she is searching for. One young man who was passing by looked at this old lady searching for something. Then he asked that old lady, "Grandmother, tell me, what are you searching for? Can I help you? My eyes are very, very, very strong, very good, very healthy eyes. I can easily find what you have lost. Tell me, what are you searching for?" This grandmother said, "Look, I was stitching my cloth. I lost my needle. I don't know where that needle is. That's why I'm searching for." This young man, with all seriousness, also started searching in front of the hut. He searched, not able to find the needle. Then he asked a question to the grandmother. "Grandmother, tell me, where were you stitching?" Then grandmother said, "Look, I was stitching inside my hut." "What is it? Stitching inside your hut and searching outside the hut?" Are you seeing the beauty of it? This grand lady was stitching inside the hut and searching outside the hut for the needle, the last one. Then this young man asked, "Why are you searching here? You are supposed to search inside. Come, let's go inside and search." Then this granny said, "Look, I am an experienced lady. I am 75. My life experience tells me that we can search only where there is light. Where there is no light, how can I search? Inside the hut, there is no light. So when there is no light inside the hut, how can I go there and search? Look here, the bright light, the street light. So under the street bright light, I can search. So I am searching for." Then this young man brought one candle, and he lighted it, and then took the grandmother inside. "Come, let's go inside and search." So in that light, candle light, grandmother could immediately spot her needle. And she told the young man, look, my needle is there. It's lying there." Friends, we are in the same state of affairs. I am searching for something which I don't know, and I am searching that where it is not there. Where it is not there. Outside world is giving me the comfort, but outside world cannot give me the happiness. I am searching for the happiness. I want to be happy. Without the happiness, I cannot be contented with myself. Happiness is the very essence of my nature. Happiness is my inner essence, inner nature. I'm not experiencing that happiness. I'm not in touch with that happiness. Because I'm not in touch with that happiness, because I don't know that happiness, I am struggling very hard. I am searching for that happiness. And then the people around me, the society around me, the education, all are telling me one thing, that whatever you are searching is somewhere outside. Go out and search, go out and search, go out and search. So we are going out, out, out. If I build a house, I'll be happy. If I have big bank balance, I'll be very happy. So I am working in that direction. After building the house, am I really happy? The answer is no. I'm comfortable. There is no doubt about it. So there are two things. One is the comfort and another one is the happiness. Comfort I get from the external world. We are all comfortable in that way. We have a beautiful house, we have profession, we have money, all are there. Excellent. We need them. There's no doubt about it. But comfort is not giving me what I am really searching for. If the comfort has the power to give that, all of us would have been very happy human beings on this earth. But which is not so. When I close my eyes, when I sit with myself, when I try to stay with myself, I find it very difficult to sit with myself. The most difficult activity, most torturous activity is, you know what? Sitting with oneself. You try this out. I can sit with people, I can sit with computer, I can sit in front of something. I can spend the whole day. But if I have to sit with my own self, doing nothing, it is such a painful activity, is it not? I'll give you one very simple activity to do. Will you do it? Not here, when you go home. What you have to do is, you have to take out only 2 hours. How many hours? Only 2 hours. Means 120 minutes. That's all. What am I supposed to do? You have morning, you get up, you have shower, good shower, have light breakfast. Don't take Indian breakfast heavy. Light breakfast you have. And then tell your people, 2 hours, please don't disturb me. That's all. Then you get into your room where you are very comfortable, very cozy, and take a chair like this and then sit. After sitting, what am I supposed to do? Because the mind always asks this question, na? What to do? What next? What next? What next? What next? Engage me, otherwise I am going to kill you. So the question comes, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Can I chant Gayatri mantra? No. Tell your mind and tell Gayatri mind, all gods and goddesses, to only 2 hours, please be out of my room. I want to be with myself. Not with any mantra, not with any japa, not with anything. Can I read? No. Can I sleep? No. Can I talk to somebody over phone? No. My God, what am I supposed to do? You are supposed to do nothing. What you are supposed to do? Nothing. Just sit with yourself. Just sit with yourself. I am going to sit with myself for 2 hours. I am going to enjoy sitting with myself. Are you seeing the beauty of it? We are all great heroes and heroines. We are achieving unattainable things in life. But simple fact is, I'm not able to sit with myself. Within 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, I go crazy. I feel like getting up. I feel like going out. I feel like engaging with some activity or the other. Moment I engage, my God, what a relief. It means I have to engage myself constantly with something or the other, something or the other, something or the other. I don't know how to stay with myself. When I don't know how to stay with myself, how can I understand myself? How can I understand myself? So the problem is, since nobody has taught me to sit with oneself, I don't know how to sit with myself, and I have developed the habit of engaging with something or the other. And this is constantly taking me out. And I have brought all external things into my inner life. So my mind is full of external things. My mind is full of external compulsions, obligations. My mind, there is no space in the mind for me to look, to see, to watch, to feel, to experience. So friends, Antar Dharshana is a process where we try to travel towards one's own self. Adhyatma means Adhi Atma. Adhi means towards. Atma means self. Adhyatma means traveling towards one's own self is Adhyatma. Studying one's own self is Adhyatma. Not simply engaging in some rituals, some religious activities, and okay, I'm a spiritual man, which is not so. The spirituality means I go towards myself and I inquire, who am I? Who am I? What is my true nature? What is my personality? How to relate with the external world? What are the things that are pushing me? Why I am running here and there? Why I am pushing myself? Going through all sorts of pains, misery, suffering. What is that which is going on in my life? Even though Lord has given me everything, why I am feeling lonely deep within? Why there is a sense of loneliness, insecurity that is constantly bothering me in spite of everything I have? This is the question we have to ask. If you don't ask this question, then the misery is going to stay. The loneliness is going to stay. And this loneliness is creating an unseen tension in the mind. An unseen tension. And this loneliness is creating a fear, an unknown fear in the mind. So unseen tension and unknown fear both have become the bedrock of our restlessness. That's why the mind is restless. And this restless mind, please understand, friends, this restless mind is making me to run here and there to find the security, to find the happiness, to find the company. Are you seeing it? What I'm trying to say? Do you feel so? Or am I talking some nonsense? What do you feel, please? It's a very simple but serious question. At some point or the other, we have to ask this serious question. Always doing something is not going to help us much. With that, we have to ask this question. Kimartham? So we realize that there is an unseen tension that is there in me, and that unseen tension is creating restlessness in me, and this restlessness is making me to run outside. Do this, don't do this, and always engaging. If I don't have anything to engage, then the boredom sets in, the fear sets in, the anxiety sets in. Is it not? Please see this. Please see the beauty of it. In North America, people are blessed. You know why? Because you people are engaging all through morning till night, some program, some planning, something going on. You have 6 months program itineraries, is it not? That's why you don't feel the need of asking this question, because we are always engaged. Morning this program, evening that program, that party, this session, that activity, this activity. Give a break for 2-3 hours and see what happens. How safe you are, how comfortable you are, how pleasant you are inside. The answer is, I need not tell anything about it. So friends, it doesn't stop at this level. I'm taking you, why Antar Dharshan, why we have to go inside, why we have to meditate. I'm coming to that point. I'm going to teach you meditation and relaxation. There's no doubt about it. But I'm preparing you. So this restless energy that the mind is constantly create because of loneliness, because of fear, because of uncertainty, because of I don't know who am I, creating an anxiety, a compulsion, an obligation, and then throwing me out to engage with something or the other the whole day. It is going on and on and on. And this is constantly creating hurt, guilt, frustration, pleasure, dejection, disappointment, expectation in the mind. Please see this. Please see the beauty of it. So this restless energy goes out with expectation, and that expectation is not fulfilled. It comes back as hurt, comes back as pain, comes back as frustration. So constantly the mind is getting back the negative energies of hurt, guilt, frustration, loneliness. Please see this. Please see the beauty of it. Because the restless energy is creating expectation. Expectation from wife, expectation from husband, from children, from society, from weather. Please say this. Every minute the expectation is there. And 90% expectations are converted into hurt. And mind goes through this hurt again and again and is creating a negative mind. Negative mind. So the mind is full of stress, full of anxiety, full of worries, full of these kind of things. And then they are picking up the speed of the mind. And the mind is working with such speeds. Now, another dimension. When the mind picks up the speed, when there is speed in the mind, rush in the mind, then the mind says, I cannot keep that pressure in me, you release that pressure. You cannot keep any pressure in your mind. Please take it from me. You cannot. If you have an excitement, you cannot keep that excitement with you. Somebody comes and tells you, hey, you got $1 billion. Will you be able to, contain that news with yourself only? No. No. Immediately you will rush to your wife or your partner or somebody to share that. If you don't share that news, what will happen to you? Please see this. So whenever the mind creates or generates energy of that type, the mind says, release it. I cannot, there is no refrigerator in the mind to store it. There is no cold storage. You have to release it, release it. You need somebody to release it. You can't just release it, right? Somebody has to be there to listen to you. Somebody has to be there to, receive whatever you want to give, right? So you go home and you go with excitement to share with your wife or your husband. If your wife receives it, then you are a happy person because that pressure has gone, right? Pressure has gone and you experience that emptiness, and that emptiness you feel is happiness. Please see this. Whenever you empty it, you experience happiness. You take it from me. Emptiness is happiness. Sharing is happiness. Giving out is happiness. It's a beautiful thing. So if by chance your wife is not there to listen to you, if a wife is at home and she says, hey, I'm too busy, don't come and talk to me, don't da 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 da. If she does it, then what happens to you? What happens to you? Tell me. Please, please. You have gone home with the tremendous, joyous energy to share that I got $1 million. Your loved one, wife is not there to listen, or husband is not there to listen, or your friend is not there to listen. And then the same energy which has come out like this as joy reached up to your wife and came back as what? Hurt. Please see this. As hurt, as frustration, as a sense of loneliness. Ask yourself in a day, how many times you go through such type of experiences. Need not with your own wife or husband, with anybody, with your friend, in your office. So the mind is constantly receiving such negative vibrations, and then the pressure is building up, and that is the stress. What is stress? Not able to relate with the situation is called the stress. I am not able to relate. I am not able to relate. I am not equipped to relate. I am not having the energy to relate. That is called the stress. And this stress, friends, the mind cannot suppress it for too long. I am coming to the Antar Dharshan. Then the mind tries to take out this stress in many possible ways. The first possible way the mind takes out the tension is through food. That's the first part. It starts taking food, more and more food, start going out and have this food, that food, this food, that food, like this. So the food is the first choice for the mind to take out that tension. What is the first choice? The mind works through food, but still the tension is there. It may give you a relief for 1 day, 2 days, again it comes back, again it comes back, again it comes back. Then the second option for the mind is convert all the hurt, the negative energy into an irritational energy and start reacting. That's why the pleasant people, when they go through this kind of stress and all, they start shouting at people, getting upset for small things, getting upset, getting angry, unnecessarily reacting. So the entire behavior changes. First the food, the second one is the behavior. The attitude, the behavior changes, starts changing. The pleasant, joyous behavior turns into irritable behavior. And then the third level, it starts entering the physical body. This is the dangerous part. It starts entering the physical body, and then this negative energy, the pressure, the tension, the stress, enters the physical body, and whichever organ is vulnerable, this energy goes and attacks that organ, If my pancreas is vulnerable, it starts working on the pancreas. Constantly it goes and hits the pancreas. If my heart is vulnerable, it goes and hits my heart, my lungs, it's my heart. And in the beginning, I find the discomfort. But if it happens continuously, the discomfort turns into disease. And then doctor will give us the name: diabetes, hypertension, asthma, spondylosis. And we are qualified with a degree now. Please see this. Arya is seeing the beauty of it. So they are called psychosomatic diseases. Psycho means the mind, soma means the body. Psychosomatic disease means when the mind is disturbed, that negative energy enters the physical body, disturbs the physical body, and create the disease, and that is called psychosomatic disease. Adi ja vyadhi, in yoga we call it. Adi means the mind, ja means the birthplace, vyadhi means disease. So the disease, understand this, the disease does not start at the physical level. If the disease starts at the physical level, then it can be cured completely, permanently, and without any trace of it in the body. For example, I get flu, it can be cured. There are medicines, perfect medicines for such diseases which are coming from outside. But the diseases which are coming from inside, Nijavyadhi we call it, coming from inside, for that, outside medicine is inadequate. Outside medicine alone will not help much. They help, there is no doubt about it. But the source of the disease is in the mind, the cause is in the mind, and the effect is in the body. Please say this. The cause of the disease is the mind. The effect of the disease is the body, the stomach or the body or whatever you name it. But we are treating the effect, not attending the cause. That's the whole problem. The cause is still there. So there is a plant in your house, you are again and again you are trimming the plant. If you have to remove the plant, what you have to do? You need not trim it. You go to the root and uproot it. When you do that, automatically that will go, that will die. But the problem here is, we are not going to the root because the root is unseen. I can't see that. Whereas I can see the branch, I can see the twig. So it's very easy to trim, cut, and how long, how far. This is where the science of yoga, this is where our rishis, Bharatiya Parampara, Bharatiya Samskruti, and our Vedas have given us wonderful messages, technology to deal with. That's why our Upanishads, our Veda, they are excellent, because they are the explorative human integral science. Human integral science. So it is not merely worshipping the Veda. We have to study the Veda. We have to take out the techniques out of Vedas, and then we have to practice it. So here, Adija Vyadhi. So the root of the disease is in the mind, the cause is in the mind, the effect is in the body. Now, if I am a sensible human being, I have to attend at both the level, at the cause level and at the effect level. First, I have to attend to the cause level. Cause is very important. If I remove the cause, then automatically effect can be attended and can be managed pretty well. If I don't attend to the cause and if I keep working at the effect level, I'll be tired of doing it. That's why the allopathy medicines and all these medicines, they are even though they are helping, they are not the answer to the problem. There are other answers also that we have to look into. So friends, here Antar Dharshana says, go inside. I'm coming to the spiritual dimension of it. So the journey has to be two-way. One is, if I travel forward, I should know how to travel backward also. If I know only how to travel forward, aage chalke, and if I don't go backward, I lose the track. And the external world is constantly changing. So when the world is constantly changing, behavior is changing, attitude is changing, all are changing. In that changing scenario, how do you get something which gives you security, which gives you permanent joy, happiness, and a sense of connectivity? So friends, by going out, we have lost the connectivity with the divinity that is there inside. The connectivity is not there, it is missing. That's why I am not able to get the right answer to the questions. I don't know how to deal the problems. I don't know how to attend to the problems. Because I am trying to deal everything from outside. I am not trying to understand from inside. If you start understanding from inside, then automatically you will be able to solve every problem. Every problem is there to get solved. If you don't have an answer to the problem, it is not a problem. Problem means there is solution, and there has to be solution. And you will be able to experience that solution only when you are completely relaxed. When you are completely relaxed. So the yoga says, if I have to travel inside, if I have to go inside to find the answers to all my problems, all my queries, all my doubts and everything, then I should know how to go inside. Then how to go inside? What is the first step? What is the first step? Yoga Shastra says, Manah Prashamana Upaya. Relaxation is the beginning of inner journey. Relaxation. I should know how to relax the body. I should know how to relax the mind. I should know how to relax myself. For example, if we have to listen to me, if you have to really listen to me properly, then what is the basic requirement? Relaxation, is it not? If your mind is absolutely relaxed, okay, up to 6 o'clock, I am going to sit and listen. Moment when you take this position, I am going to listen for up to 6 o'clock, then your mind is relaxed. Your mind listens to me. And by listening, mind understands what I am talking about. Say sitting here, if you are sitting with compulsion, say some compulsion, that my friend has invited me, so let me. And if you are not here, if you are sitting out of the tension, then you will not be able to enjoy my lecture. Please see this. However informative my lecture, you will not be able to enjoy because your mind is not relaxed. Or if you have come with the feeling that up to 5 o'clock I am going to be there, after 5 o'clock I quietly go. Up to 4:50 you enjoy my talk, right? After 4:50, what happens to you? What happens to you? Slowly the speed builds up in the mind, is it not? 4:50 I have to go, 4:50 I have to go, 4:50 I have to go. Even though physically you are sitting, mentally you are not sitting here, you are doing jumping this side, that side, this side, that side. And then you become restless. You are sitting quietly and listening to me. After 4:55, your hand will go up, you see the watch, you scratch your head, you turn this side, you look this side, you look that side. Please see this. Up to 4:50, you were sitting like still and comfortable and enjoying everything. After 4:50, suddenly lot of activities in the body. Your eyes moving this side and that side, and then you look at me with your glance, please stop it, I have to go. No, all those messages will start. Now ask yourself. Ask yourself. If you have to listen, if you have to feel, if you have to look, The basic requirement is relaxation. In most of the families between husband and wife, this space is not there. Husband is busy, wife is busy, both are busy, they don't have the time to each other, and they are not able to sit and listen and understand. That's why always under tension. And most of the things, because I am traveling and talking to family people and discussing their problems, family problems, one thing I'm noticing is husband is intelligent, wife is intelligent, and the problem is very silly. And they're not able to see the problem together because both are under tension. If they're able to sit, relax, and informally start talking, then 90% of the family, the relations, the problems the families are going through, they simply disappear. Simply disappear. It is not happening because mind is under great speed. Mind does not have the time to listen. Listen. So relaxation is the foundation. Find out the quality of life. You learn to relax your mind and start listening to your partner. You need not try to find the answer. Just listen to the partner. Okay, let me listen. Let me listen. Tell me. Tell me. Don't have any impatient hearing. Just listen. Let me listen. Don't react. Don't react. Just listen. Just listen. While listening, your mind has to be very relaxed. Very relaxed. Don't react. Don't cut the talk or the expression. And when you are able to do that, while listening itself, you will find the answer also. Answer also. So friends, I'm taking you through a practice now. Very important thing is the relaxation. Why the great masters are able to experience higher truths and experiences and all those things? Because they have learned the art of relaxation. Great scientists could find the answers because of the relaxation. Archimedes, for example, you know, all of you know this. Archimedes tried his best to find the answer in the lab. He failed miserably. And after, we don't know how many days, he has gone to the washroom to have a shower. And while taking the shower, when the mind was absolutely relaxed, when his body was relaxed, when he was in that joyous moment of now, answer came to him. Eureka, eureka, I found it, I found it. Is it not? It all happens to us also. You ask somebody's name, I would have, chanted that fellow's name 100 times. Suddenly it's stuck, not coming. Oh, I try, tension, not coming. Then I drop it. Then evening while sipping the coffee, enjoying my coffee, that name comes. Alright? What is it? I wanted name. That name did not come when I wanted it. Now I don't want it. It is coming. You see the beauty of it? It is coming. It means what? It means what? The tension is blocking your joy, your happiness, your efficiency, your success. All are being blocked because of the tension, because of the stress, because of the anxiety. And mind says, if you want me to give you the answer to all your problems, then first you teach me art of relaxation. Now, who has to take up the responsibility? Who? I have to take up the responsibility, isn't it? It's not somebody else is going to do relaxation for you. Somebody else can chant mantra for you. Mrityunjaya Mahamantra. Somebody else can do for you. 10,000 mantras. If you pay the money, they will do it. But spirituality, you cannot hand over to somebody. You have to do it. You got to do it if you want that kind of happiness. So with this introduction, friends, Antar Dharshana, inner journey, exploring into one's own self is a very essential activity if we have to experience complete life, holistic life, harmonious life, and the life of great joy. We have to. We know how to travel this side, miles and miles we travel, but we don't know how to travel towards one's own self, even few inches. In front of the computer, I have tremendous patience to sit and to listen to the computer and follow the instructions of the computer. But when I sit with my own self, even 2 minutes I cannot sit. I become so restless. I become so impatient. Why is this? I have tremendous patience with the computer, but I don't have any patience with my own self. This is unfair, is it not? This is really unfair. So now we have to change our attitude. What is that? I am ready to spend time with myself. If I see the mind is working with a tremendous speed, with lot of thoughts and emotions and past experiences, I am going to sit with them for some time. I am going to sit with them. I relax my mind and let go. I allow things to pass. Let go, let go. So this is the mantra of relaxation. So with this, we will go through a practice. Another 15-20 minutes I'll take you through the practice, and around 5:50 I conclude the session. Okay, you all sit comfortably. Tomorrow I'm going to teach you systematically how to meditate, how to go through the relaxation technique, because it needs explanation. Tomorrow I don't give you this kind of lengthy introductory talk, and I'm going to take you through the practices, and also I'm going to take 2 or 3 important sutras given by Maharishi Patanjali, a great codifier of yoga, a great scientist, human integral scientist. He has written the science of yoga in 4 padas, and each sutra is like a formula. And if we are able to understand the formula and start chewing that formula again and again, then every formula becomes a guide. And there are wonderful formulae, let me tell you. Wonderful formulae. If we understand it, and they are going to guide us all through. So I'm going to take 3 such important sutras, aphorisms, tomorrow and day after tomorrow, and we are going to discuss what are those and how to make our life happy, harmonious. Not only that, how to improve the quality of relationship in the family. If the relationship has to be improved in the family qualitatively, It is not through upgrading your financial position or your comfort position or the status. No. It is how qualitatively you are able to relate, you are able to relax, you are able to respond. Most of the time it is impulsive reaction. How we can change that to response, all those details you will see tomorrow and day after tomorrow. With this, now sit comfortably, close your eyes. Can you switch off the lights? 20 minutes, please be with me. Only 20 minutes. Huh? And before starting the practice, can you all smile once at least? I'm seeing serious faces. At least now I'm not a stranger, right? Smile, take out that. Yeah.
With your permission, I wanted to ask you a question as you went along with your lecture. First of all, it's a very heavy dose lecture in the sense it is not easy, it's not narrating a story of a movie or something. It's like very spiritual and lots of thinking mechanism comes to one person. Now, you just mentioned a few moments ago that when you're talking, I should listen to you.
No, I did not say you should listen to me. Sorry.
Well,
I said if you have to listen to me, relaxation is the base. If you don't have the relaxation in the mind, you cannot listen to me.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Yes.
I did not say you should listen to me.
I understood that,
Yeah.
So imagine I'm relaxed and I'm listening to you. But when I'm listening to you or you're making a statement, my mind immediately analyzes that statement and wants to ask a question because my thinking mechanism is in conflict with what you're telling me. So if you're not going to give me a chance to clarify that, what is going to happen? I will listen. I will certainly listen to you as much as possible in my relaxed state of mind. But even then, when I leave this door, I will be more a confused person because when you spoke to me, my mind continuously analyzes what you're telling me and it asks for questions. And if I don't get that question, the pressure is building up in me and I have to release that pressure. And only channel I could have released my pressure was to have requested you, please give me a chance to what I have to ask.
Yes. I appreciate. No, I appreciate. And it is very fair also. But the question is, one has to develop the patience to listen to things first. I have not shared completely and prepared the ground for the questions and answers. And what happens in the lecture, as we continue giving the lecture, most of the problems or most of the questions the mind develops in the beginning, they all will go away.
Not necessarily.
No, listen. Some will go away, some will stay. When some thought stays like that, then you learn to stay with the question for some time. Don't get agitated. And you see, no one can give you any answer. Your mind has to find the answer, the mind will find the answer. When the mind will find the answer? When the mind is in the absolute state of relaxation. If you are under great tension to find the answer, sorry, even if I answer, it will not give you the answer.
Can I make a short comment
Yeah.
on that? I think when you are talking and suddenly my mind is analyzing, then I'm not really listening to you. I pick up one word and immediately start running my own mind. So you lost the whole purpose of listening when you start analyzing when he spoke his first sentence.
It's not this. Every
Anyway, sir.
every individual thinks different.
No, please.
And when he's talking to me, either he should an interactive session. By that I mean,
No, it takes time, sir. It takes time. It takes time. In the beginning, what happens, please understand. When somebody starts talking in an unconventional way, all the suppressed things of the mind will start coming up like this. At that time, no answer is going to satisfy you. You take it from me. Because I was like you. I was like you. I used to ask questions and all, went back with anger and all those things. I realized, no, it's not going to work. The questions have 3 levels. The first question is immediate. The second question has to stay. And third question, you will not get answer even after 10 lives. So the only way is we should learn to stay with it. I have to have the tremendous energy to stay with something. Don't try to push it. Just stay with it. It's not yielding. It's not yielding. Let me stay. Let me stay and let me watch it. Let me watch it. Let me look at my own question. Let me look at it. Do we have the strength to look at it? Like a jewel holding in both the hands and looking at it. Always the mind tries to seek the answer immediately. No, don't get into that anxiety. Don't get into that tension. So the quality of a sadhaka is how I can stay with it. I may answer one question, then mind picks up another question. Mind picks up another question. Mind is continuously, it's going to pick up questions, never ending, ever pending. Now, is it possible for me to stay with all the questions and let me look at it as Sakshi, as a witness? And when you start doing it, as the time advances, the questions will start getting dissolved on their own. This is what our rishis have done, sitting in the forest, hours together, months together, contemplating on 3 important questions. Who am I? What is this world all about? What is the relationship between me and the world? Entire Veda, all Upanishads, if you see, are the answers to only these 3 questions. So friends, let's not have that impatient approach as far as these things are concerned. With a beautiful smile, without relaxation, if you start listening, then you are going to get signals after signals after signals. I'm not avoiding it. And I may not be able to give you answer also, because I may not be knowing the answer. What question you ask? Again, it is not the question and answer that we are talking about. Are we creating a space for dialogue where we both sit together, listen to each other, understand each other, and experience that space of harmony? That is what is needed. Do you agree with me? Even between husband and wife, it is not the question and answer. You answer my question. No, that is not the issue. Getting the answer is not the issue. The issue is, do you have the joy to stay in harmony with you, is the question. And in the very harmony, friends, we get everything. Even if I don't get something, still I am touched with that harmony, and that takes care of us. That is the essence of family life. That is the essence of family life, and that is the essence of relationship. It is not the answer that relationship has to provide. It is, even with all questions, is it possible for me to to stay in that space of joy, harmony, and patience. Do I have that mind? So let us develop that mind. That is what the meditation is. If I have not answered your question, please excuse me. And let us meditate together, right? And it's not going to, we are not going to get the answers in one shot, just like that. Just like that. It's not going to. Because I work like that with my guru. No. At the right time, the answer will come. Okay, now keep the back, neck, head along the same straight line. Sit comfortably. Sit comfortably. Before starting the journey inside, bring your awareness from the external world. Drop all the anxieties, the stress, the tensions, that irritation the mind is carrying for a while, and feel the vibration inside the heart, the spiritual vibration. Feel the vibration. Listen to every noise. Listen to every movement that is going on. Don't control anything. Don't suppress anything. Don't analyze anything. Just listen to everything. The noise inside and the noise outside. The movement inside and the movement outside. Don't suppress anything, just listen. Be open to listen. Be open to feel. As you travel, continue the practice, you will experience two things simultaneously. One is the silence as a bedrock. Another one, the movement as noise. Both are staying together. Silence is the eternal foundation. The entire universe is filled with silence. It's a very powerful, dynamic, healing energy. In fact, it is the silence that is healing, cleaning, purifying, energizing everything. Let us touch that silence. Let us listen to the noise without controlling, and let us feel the silence also. Take your mind to touch that silence, the eternity, the ever expanding, beautiful energy field. Everywhere it is the silence, silence, and the silence that is there permanently. The noise come and go, the moment come and go, but silence is there forever. We are all searching for that silence. Now slowly allow all your thoughts, your emotions, your past experiences to get dissolved in that silence. Whatever the mind is suppressing, take it out and allow it to dissolve in the silence. And allow the silence to enter your mind, your body, your emotions, and feel the silence permeating into yourself. Connect with the silence, nothing but the God's grace. And with that, slowly look at your own body with closed eyes. Just feel the whole body from toes up to the head. Travel through the body for a while, scan through. Wherever your body is having pain, discomfort, tension, attend to that part. Take your awareness to that part, your concentration to that part. Keep looking at that part for a while. It's a healing process. Keep looking. If there is pain in the back, keep looking at the pain. And mentally suggest to relax, relax, and relax. Travel inside the body for a while. Touch every part of your body. Body is a powerful, mystical, wonderful temple blessed by the Lord to every soul to function. So feel your whole body. Don't complain. Without complaining, just feel the whole body. Wherever you find tension, go and attend. After relaxing your body, now slowly take your awareness onto your breathing. Bring your awareness, place them at the root of your nose and observe the flow of prana going inside your body and coming out of your body. Watch the breathing. The prana which is coming in is nothing but the healing light of the divine grace, present eternally in the universe. And it is this healing, nourishing energy that is giving us health and energy. Now let us breathe 10 times deeply. You inhale in 10 seconds and exhale in 10 seconds. As you inhale, you feel divine love is entering in the form of prana, nourishing every part of the body. As you exhale, you feel you are collecting all the impurities, mental suppressions, and throwing them out. So inhale in 10 seconds, exhale in 10 seconds. Inhale the divine healing light. Exhale all the impurities and empty yourself completely. Deep breathing is very important. If your breathing becomes deep and rhythmic, your mind becomes calm and serene. So inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Don't get distracted by anything. Pay attention to pranayama and keep doing it. Deep breathing is very important, very, very important. It energizes your body, relaxes your mind, gives you tremendous mental stamina. After a few rounds of deep breathing, now slowly take your awareness to your mind. Watch your own mind for a while, like a witness, Sakshi. Don't fight with any thought. Don't control, don't suppress, don't fight. Let go. Let go. You detach from every thought and watch every thought that passes through your mind. Whatever may be the thought, good, bad, vulgar, wicked, sacred, just look at every thought. Let go. Be a passive observer. Let go. Let go. आने दो, जाने दो. Let thoughts come and go. You don't do anything. You detach, disengage from all the thoughts. Enter the mind. Don't support, don't get attached, or don't fight. Let go, let go. As you continue this process for some time, you will experience three important things in the mind. The first one, the number of thoughts reduce. Second, the speed of the mind drops. Third, very important thing, you experience gap between the thoughts, interval between the mental activities. And that gap is Chidakasha, space filled with consciousness, Ananta Nilakasha, the infinite space of divinity within. That is the space of now. Now slowly experience that space, the gap. Expand that gap. And that is the silence, that is the joy, that is the peace, and that is the divinity. Now in that space, feel the presence of your Lord, your personal God, presiding God, guiding you all through. Feel the presence of the Lord. Let your whole being experience the presence of the Lord. Offer yourself completely at the lotus feet of the Lord. And let us offer a prayer. You repeat after me. Shraddham Medham Yasha Prajnam Vidyam Buddhim Shriyam Balam Ayushyam Teja Arogyam Dehi me Purushottama Dehi me Parameshwari Dehi me Guru Devata Feel the blessings of the Lord and seek His guidance all through your life. With that, you rub both the palms, produce heat in both the palms, massage both the eyes, and slowly open your eyes. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed the session today. And I know my lecture has created a lot of questions, confusions, and all those things. But tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we are going to learn more, understand more, and as we start learning, all these confusions will go away. I am very confident of that. So I request each one of you, come tomorrow, day after tomorrow also, talk to your friends and invite them also. All these programs are free, we don't charge. But back in India, we are running a school for rural children. About 500 children are studying in the school up to 10th grade. We are giving them free food, free transport, and free education. And most of these children, they are come from economically deprived families. And I have been traveling with two missions. One is to spread the message of our ancient masters. The second one is appealing to the people, requesting the people to support the cause in whatever way with love. So the brochure is given to you, you collect the brochure. And whatever you feel like contributing for the cause to educate a child back in India and to build a vibrant India, some we have to do in a very humble way. This is what we are trying to do. Please support the cause and bless the kids to become very good citizens of India with spiritual values and academic excellence. Thank you very much. And Navaratri Shubhashay to all of you. Bhagavati bless you all. These 9 days are very powerful days and lot of divine energy will be working. So if you are able to sit and meditate and connect with that divine mother, that's the greatest opportunity. And we have experienced that today. And thank you very much. We'll be in touch.
Thank you very much.
And just that you know, BJP has some DVDs of Guruji's from different lectures that he's done. So you're more than welcome to go outside, and there will be different DVDs available for sale. And we look forward to having Guruji tomorrow and Tuesday as well. So instead of our yoga class, he will be explaining the different sutras to us tomorrow. Thank you.
Please go downstairs, food is there, refreshment there. Please.